One of the problems in the world of celebrity chefs is that there's too much celebrity and not enough chef.
Just letting you guys all know on Twitter right now. About to film a new YouTube video of me cooking my infamous lasagna. I've had a long day, as usual. Okay, I'm gonna get another piece of cheese because I'm scared I'm gonna start grinding my fingers off. That's why I wear my chef gloves.
No, 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 no. She's using metal on non-stick. Also, it just occurred to me, she's been wearing those chef's gloves. She grated cheese with those chef's gloves. Has she washed her hands throughout the entire process, especially after handling raw meat? And if so, are her gloves wet and are her hands getting pruny underneath? Whoa,
Yes.
Delightful.
So that's how you cook Paris lasagna. I hope you guys enjoyed my little cooking show.
Can you
I'm
eat it?
cooking more, so let me know what
Can
I
you
should
eat
cook
it?
next. And hashtag it, hashtag cooking with Paris.
Please take a
Thank
bite.
you guys so much. Make
take a
sure to
bite.
like and subscribe.
No!
And I'll see you next
She's not
Monday.
gonna take a bite? Oh my God.
Now you know it's too late to do anything about this. The celebrity chef is here to stay.
London's Royal Albert Hall, that imposing temple of the arts, which has been the scene of so many impressive events in our national calendar. Newly inscribed on the roster of international names who have triumphed under its mighty dome is added that of Fanny and Johnny Craddock.
I don't think people today understand how hugely popular Fanny Craddock and Johnny were in the 1960s and 70s. This live show, for example, is in front of 7,000 people.
Will you please glance at your program? You will see that the first item on the bill of fare is a bowl of onion soup with port wine.
And into every bowl goes a liqueur glass full of port. But as it's Christmas, we've said already, let's have something a little better than usual and use real port, which means it must come, of course, from a Porto. Not vintage port, naturally.
No, Johnny, not at the Albert Hall.
We're having a champagne and coffee party today in honor of the Queen of Sheba, who turns out to be none other than this dark beauty made of chocolate and almonds and rum and butter.
And with all respect to everything that's gone before, it was really in 1969 that showbiz came to the kitchen big time. An English chef made this groundbreaking TV series in Canada.
You grasp a French whisk in your right hand, and you'll notice that this bowl is not round. Always whip a round egg in a square bowl.
Television has a voracious appetite. More, they cry, more, more, more. It was only a matter of time before TV executives scoured the kitchens of the world for the next new thing. And they found the next new thing in the person of Marco Pierre White.
Lloyd's coming in for lunch. Does he eat at Harvey's a lot?
Yes.
You've become quite friendly with him, haven't you?
Yes.
There's nothing like monosyllabic answers, is there?
No.
There's no point in doing this, Marco.
Well, fine, you can go.
Then there's no...
The door's over there.
No, but if you're not going to
You
cooperate
know, all I've got
and
to
show
do
us, there
is make
no...
all I've got to do is make the sauce.
Yeah, but how
That
much?
is what I'm being paid for.
At the tender age of 32, he was the first British chef to be awarded 3 Michelin stars. Now that's a really big thing in the world of cooking. But more importantly, he created a television archetype, the bad boy chef.
Don't take me on this one, please. It's been frozen. It's I want to know why. It's very simple, isn't it? I don't want to be filmed. Do you understand? Do not film when I say do not film me. Have some respect.
And look who's working beside him, a mild-mannered sous chef who's followed in his master's footsteps and actually become a parody of himself.
Get in the truck and start chopping onions. Let's go, come on.
All right. I don't like that name.
The food fight is on. In this corner, he's been awarded 15 Michelin stars and almost as many reality shows. Chef Gordon Ramsay. And And his opponent in this corner, from Sweden, we think the lutefisk legend.
So why do some serious chefs turn themselves into performing seals? After all, chefs at high-end restaurants earn a decent living.
Working at a busy Michelin star restaurant isn't all it's cracked up to be. Chefs make roughly $65,000 to $100,000 working in these types of environments, and that means long hours and constant stress. Some love it, but others would rather do less work for one very important client and end up making even more money. Chefs who formerly worked at high-class restaurants can dive into the world of private cooking and receive a salary of $120,000 to $200,000 a year. Compensation varies according to frequency of meals, the size of the family they're cooking for, and special occasions. But these chefs also get to work surrounded by extravagance. They get to experience things like yachts, private jets, and lavish vacations.
So why TV? What's the pull? Guess.
Salt. Quite a bit. You want the seasoning to be sort of full on.
Then to serve it, you lift it up very, very high. That's the secret.
And then I'm going to kick it up notches unknown to mankind with a killer porterhouse steak served with an overstuffed baked potato.
The thing that's going to take you the longest is the rice. Takes about 20 minutes. Just good old white rice. I cook the rice in stock as well, rather than water.
Barbara Streisand came back for 3 helpings of our black truffle risotto, so I had to do it again this year because of popular demand.
You, up out of here. We'll finish the service. Get out!
Nice bowl of chilli, some salad, some cheese, some bread. That's it, really. Do a little bit of shopping. We should be laughing, mate. Nice and easy.
Pick something and try it.
Yeah, you know what? Thank you so much for your time and
aloha,
sweating
aloha.
out on the grill.
Happy Thanksgiving
thanks for
to you and everybody
inspiring
else.
us. And folks, thanks for tuning in to another good energy tip from Hawaii Gas. Remember, saving energy saves you money.
As you can see from that sponsored program, the really big bucks come from commercial endorsements and speaking fees, branded products, books, TV shows. And it's nothing new. The first chef I ever saw on British television was a fellow called Philip Harbin. The program I remember clearly was about how to boil rice. He was a fellow who had a keen eye for product placement.
You know, I believe one could use these beans more adventurously than just on toast for tea time. I mean, one could put them on top of hamburgers, or in a stew, or in a casserole with bacon and onions and grated cheese. There are dozens of ways in which these beans can make main dishes more interesting and more nutritious. That wonderful Heinz flavour. Never get tired of it.
But it's not just the money. It's the celebrity. And never doubt the seductive power of celebrity.
And if you'd rather just use a fork and knife, you can do that too, which we have over here.
These look really good.
They're really yummy.
They look really good.
And so easy. Yeah, exactly.
Never
so
had grilled lettuce before.
We'll join the party.
All right.
Thank you.
Megan, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
People can only make these kind of shows because of the economic conditions in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Food is plentiful, but it hasn't always been so.
Before the war, I used to pride myself on my homemade cakes. But now, because of the fat ration, I can only bake them once a week. Then take sugar. We used to like our tea sweet and strong. But now Dad and I take it without sugar, so that Jimmy can have enough for his breakfast cereals. And I have to keep a strict watch on the tea ration. If I didn't, Dad'd be taking a can of hot water with him to work by the end of the week. All the time I have to be thinking about substitutes. Substitutes for meat, for milk, for eggs, and all the other things we used to have in plenty. And believe me, it's quite a problem.
And talking about a cup of tea, here's good old Marco Pierre White in a moment of honesty.
I've eaten lots of great food in my life, and you know something, if I'm going to be brutally honest, when I go home, I think my favourite supper is a ham sandwich with piccalilli and a cup of tea.
And as we're talking about honest moments, we began with Paris Hilton, so we'll end with her, shall we? Here she is on a television show. She's back touting her lasagna, which may be the only thing she can cook. And she's on the Kelly Clarkson show.
Nuina, oh my God, this looks so good.
And Kelly Clarkson gives the game away.
And I should have had gloves on, but this is not, it's a fake oven, so whatever. Okay, it's because it's TV. Who at home is like, oh my God, it wasn't real. Can we eat now? Yeah.
And here's a terrible thought. Celebrity chefs may come and celebrity chefs may go. But maybe, as Humphrey Bogart once said,
We'll always have Paris.